Hi everyone and welcome to the 汉语 Chinese School podcast. I'm Melanie and I'm here with our old lovely friend Emmeline.
Hi, Melanie. Hi, everyone. I'm very excited about today's episode because we're going to learn something small that makes a big difference. That is verb duplication in Chinese.
Exactly. Ever heard phrases like 看看, tīngting, or shìshi and wondered why the verb is reduplicated? It's not a mistake. It's a feature of spoken Mandarin, and it makes your language sound softer, friendlier, and way more natural and casual.
Mm-hmm. And the best part is it's super easy to learn and fun to use.
Oh, so plus in today's fictional dialogue, it will take you straight to a buzzing Chinese night market where its grammar shows up naturally. Are you hungry? I hope so.
Because later in this episode, we will also take a cultural deep dive into Chinese street food, one of the most exciting part in China.
So let's get started.
Okay, so the first one is the dialogue. Oh, so today's setting is us exploring a popular night market in Chengdu. So let's get started with all the street food and people.
Okay, so I'll start first. 哇，好多人啊！我饿了，我们吃点儿什么吧？
可以呀，你想吃什么？要不要看看那个牛肉面摊？
好像不错。我听说那家的辣牛肉特别有名。
那我们过去看看，顺便听听老板怎么做的。
哈哈，我想试试他们的凉面，天气有点热。
好主意，我们一起吃吃看。
Okay, let's talk the grammar. If you've noticed those doubled up verbs like 看看, 试试, or 听听, you're not imagining things. It's called verb duplication, and it's everywhere in Chinese conversation.
So it's not just for fun or style. It has a very specific purpose. Verb duplication makes your speech more casual, polite, and even a little bit playful. It helps soften the request and make suggestion more friendly or simply expressing like a quick try or a light action. So the first one we see here, we can see there's in the dialogue we use 看看, 试试, 听听. So we simply repeat the verb 看 to 看看, 试 to 试试, and 听 to 听听.
So let's break it down with the dialogue examples. So first, 看看, have a look. 要不要看看那个牛肉面摊? Shall we take a look at the beef noodle stall? Using 看看 here makes the question gentle and casual. It's like saying, wanna take a quick look? Instead of, go, look at it.
So the second one we hear in the dialogue is 听听, listen a bit. So 听听老板怎么做的. Let's hear how the chef makes it. So 听听 often softens the idea. It's not about a serious conversation, just to like listen it out in a kind of curiosity. And in this case, in this sentence, 听听老板怎么做的, let's hear it to make like to listen to it a little bit, try to listen to it. And in this sentence, if we change the 听听 to 看看, like we learned before, 看看老板怎么做的, it can also make sense, means that let's go take a look, let's go check it out, how the chef makes it. So both ways, 听听 or 看看, sometimes can be used each together.
Very good. Thank you. And next part, 试试 give a try. 我想试试他们的凉面. I want to try their cold noodles. So you're not committing to a big decision. So 试试 is relaxed. It means I'll just try it and see.
So another tip for advanced learner, you can use duplication to suggest an action in a softer, less imposing way, especially helpful in service setting or when making recommendation.
And neutral tone, verb duplication also removes urgency. 你试试 is less commanding than 你试一试 or 你试一下 have a try.
And also some compound verbs can also be duplicated in more casual situation. Though this is less common, for example, the word 休息, take a rest, 休息, we can also say 休息, means like take a short rest. So in short, duplication adds lightness. It's not just about actions, it's about the mood and the tone. So when you say it more lightly, more playful, like that. And it's one of the patterns that will instantly make you sound more native.
Okay, so it's your turn. How would you say, let's try that dish, using one of today's duplicated verbs?
So you can pause the episode and think about it a little bit and write your answers down below. We will check it.
Okay, so now let's go back to our dialogue to review what we have talked about duplication verbs. Okay, I'll start. 哇，好多人啊！我饿了，我们吃点什么吧。Wow, so many people. I'm starving. Shall we eat something?
可以呀。你想吃什么？ Sure. What do you feel like eating? 要不要看看那个牛肉面摊？ Shall we check out that beef noodle style?
好像不错。我听说那家的辣牛肉特别有名。Sounds good. I heard their spicy beef is really famous.
那我们过去看看，顺便听听老板怎么做的。Then let's head over and listen how the chef prepares it.
哈哈，我想试试他们的凉面。天气有点热。I want to try their cold noodles. It's a bit hot today.
好主意，我们一起吃吃看。Great idea. Let's taste it together.
So, did you notice the duplication verbs in this dialogue? 试试、看看 and 听听。
So very welcome you to try it in your next conversation with a Chinese friend.
Okay, so if you like our podcast, what should you do?
So if you enjoyed this episode and finding it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you will never miss a lesson.
Yeah, and if you want to take your learning further, visit our website, hanyu-chinese-school.com. You can try a free class with a native teacher and practice speaking in a real supportive environment.
Plus, don't forget that we have podcasts in different kinds of platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, all kinds of all kinds of platform that whatever suits you. And sharing this podcast with your friends or family who is learning or want to know a little bit more about Chinese really helps it out to grow. So feel free to send them a link.
Yeah, welcome. And now let's dive into one of the most iconic parts of Chinese culture, the night markets, 夜市. These bustling evening bazaar are a feast for the senses and a perfect place to experience authentic Chinese street food.
Exactly. Unlike Western markets, Chinese night market are full with sizzling work, colorful places, shops, and endless snacks. They come alive after sunset, turning cities into lively society hubs where locals and tourists can stay there together and try out like the most local food.
One thing that surprises many visitors is the sheer variety. At a night market, you can find everything from spicy skewers to sweet desserts, dumplings to fried snacks, all freshly made right in front of you.
Exactly. So whether you are a little bit hungry or you are craving for a regular meal, you can all find in our night market. So for example, in Chengdu, the night market is famous for 串串烧. So you can see it in the picture. They put the meat together and like barbecue with the fire. Spicy sugar of meat and vegetables deep into hot fire, and both it's like a really adventure and society event.
And in places like Taipei or Shanghai, you will find 小笼包, those delicate soup dumplings steamed in bamboo baskets. Eating them is an art form, carefully biting a hole to sip the soup before enjoying the rest.
Night market are more than just foods, right? They are a place that we can meet with people, your friends. After work, you can gather together with family, enjoy a casual dinner, and strangers to bond together over shared flavors.
And here's a fun fact. Many night markets have a history that goes back hundreds of years, evolving with each generation but always remaining a vital part of community life.
Mm-hmm. So if you ever get the chance to visit Chinese night market, remember it's more about tasting the food. It's about soaking up to the atmosphere, hearing the chatter, and enjoy centuries-old traditional of like the kind of community dining. I personally really like going to night market because it's whenever I don't know what to eat, I will go out to night market with my friends and we can get to see there because there's so many places, so many shops to take a look, right? 吃吃看.
Exactly. Yeah, and please don't eat too much because you will get a bit fat. And so next time you're in China, head out after dark. Find a night market nearby and try a little bit of everything. And of course, use today's grammar to take politely and make your experience even more authentic.
Okay, so we had a question before. How do we say let's try that dish in Chinese with verb duplication?
Okay, the answer is 我们去试试那道菜.
If you got it right, well done. If not, don't worry. Just keep practicing. Using 试试 here makes the whole invitation friendly and relaxed. It's exactly like saying, let's give it a try. Okay, so now it's your turn. Can you write a sentence using 看看, 听听, or 试试?
It could be about anything, a song, a movie, some food you want to try, or even a shop you want to visit.
Post your sentence in the comment section and we will read them. Don't be shy. Practicing is always the way to improve.
Okay, so today we have learned how verb duplication in Chinese can make your speech sound more natural, polite, and friendly. It's a small challenge that has a big impact.
And we took a tasty journey through the Chinese street food, a cultural experience that combines flavor, community, and history.
So next episode, we'll explore how to express present continuous actions using 现在 and 正在, two essential words for talking about what's happening right now.
And last, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the podcast with your friends. If you want to learn more, you can visit our website www.hanyichineseschool.com for a free trial class.
And thanks for listening.
再见。
So see you next time. 再见，下周见。
下周见。